Howdy there, folks. We're out in North Harmony State Forest, Chautauqua County, New York. I'm camping for the night. This is going to be the star of the show, the Coleman Camp Oven. I'm going to be baking bread tonight over the fire. I got a whole video I'm going to post the camping experience, but this video we're just going to look at making some bread. I pre-made some dough. I've got actually a bunch more in my cooler bag. This is just the first two blobs I brought out. And what we're going to do is we're going to test out this Coleman Camp Oven. I'll cut to some footage of how easy it is to put together. Okay folks, so I'm going to be trying out this Coleman Camp Oven for the first time. I've already looked at it and opened it up and put it together, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Here it is here, it folds up nice. There's a latch on the bottom and on the top, and then it opens up. You're going to set it on the grill. The bottom, or the back, flips into the bottom like such. And then what you do is you just redo that same clip you undid it with at the bottom. Okay. And then the top pulls up with this handle. You latch it, relatch it with the same thing that we unlatched it. Open the door. Inside we have a grill, and there's multiple spots. It just slides right in. Boom. Got our temperature control up here, or thermometer anyway. I have to control the temperature from below. That's the part I'm worried about. I'm curious to see how that's going to go. And that wasn't that easy. So the only thing I did differently here is I did line the inside with foil, because I didn't bring any pans to put my dough on. So I'm going to be relying on the aluminum foil for that. So I've got this all put together and ready. Oop, door's open, that's alright. I got a good fire going. There we go. Got a good fire going. Got the grill on there. We're going to let this thing heat up a little bit. I'm going to get the dough ready to put in. Okay, I'm going to try to get my dough ready here. Debating how to do this. I think I'll leave this full. I'm going to give it a little spray. There's our dough. Just going to rip this bag open. Access it better. So one blob. And another blob. Let's see if I can transport these to the oven. Okay, they're in. Now we wait. Alright, so this little camp oven has been staying hot, averaging 400. It's going down just a little bit now. I might throw a little more wood on, but it's been about 10 minutes since we put our first loaves of bread in. So I'm going to take a look. I haven't checked yet. Let's see how they are. Oh, they're doing good, but they're not done yet. I think they definitely need a little more time. Okay, it's been another 5 minutes. I put a little more wood on because it was cooling off. See if we can take a look without getting burnt. Well, they look better, but I think I'm going to give them a few more minutes. the fresh wood. They're almost ready. I think I'm going to start getting the next batch of dough ready to go in. Okay, so these first 2 loaves have been in there about 20 minutes. We've checked on them a few times. I think ready or not, I'm going to pull them out and then get ready to throw in the next batch of dough. Ooh, hot. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Ah. Look at that bread. Looks delicious. I'm gonna try it in a little bit. Next lump of dough ready. This is actually 2 of what I made before, like double sized. I just, instead of making 2, I left it 1 big one and like put some slices in the top. So let's see how this one cooks. Alright, so we got to try this bread while it's still hot. It's only been a couple of minutes. I put the other batch in, sat down, turned the camera on. Still very warm. Let's see, which one do we want first? Oh, browning underneath. It looks real good. Can't decide. I think I'm going to start by ripping off pieces of this one. Let's just tear it open. Oh yeah, look at that. Take a bite here. Oh, it's excellent. I probably could have left it a little longer. It's just a tiny bit moist, but it's nice and soft. Cooked really well. Oh, what a treat. So I love fresh baked bread. Always have. I feel like one of the best things to put on fresh hot bread, a little bit of peanut butter. So let's test this out with peanut butter and see if it holds up to the peanut butter test. Oh, let it melt in there a little bit. Perfect. I can barely talk between the moist bread and the peanut butter. I need a drink. Absolutely delicious. I think this oven is definitely a winner. Okay, it's been a full 30 minutes for the big loaf. Let's check it out. I think it's ready to come out. Ooh. Oh wow. Look at that. Ooh, it's hot. Piping hot. Let me set that aside for a second. Okay, I got one more bag of dough. I got half of it here, half of it here. I'm going to do something different with, but for this one, try to smush it out a little bit and make like a flatbread. Because I think next time I'm making pizza. I'm going to get some little pans that fit in there, bring all the fixings, and we'll make some campfire pizza. But for now, we're just going to do the bread. I'm loving the bread. Let's keep going. Okay, look at this. It's delicious. Shall we slice into it? Ooh, still very hot. It's only been a couple minutes. Yeah. Looks good. Let's try this one out. Yep, tastes like the other one. Still delicious. I left it in longer, but it is bigger. I probably could have left it even longer, but it's still well done, like cooked well. I mean, I think it'll stay softer and it'll be great if I cut it and toast it tomorrow. It'll make really good toast. All right, on to the next one. Okay, for my last bit of dough, I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna get creative. Got my dough kind of spread out. I'm going to take a granola bar. I'm going to put a chocolate chip side down. I'm going to take the peanut butter. Not too much. Don't need a lot. Get that on top here. Okay, now just fold it up. Just like that. Maybe give it another one of those, and then we'll get that in the oven. Okay, let's take out our flatbread so we can put in our dessert loaf. Oh, look at that. It's delicious. Our dessert loaf. Ooh. Still pretty hot in here. Okay, it's probably going to take a while. Everything's been taking a little longer definitely than trying to bake at home, but it's been working. It's doing its job. I'm thinking this would be awesome in cold weather, fall, winter. Either just come out and cook dinner in the forest or camp or whatever, but I'm liking this thing. Okay, so that dessert loaf has been in here a while. Probably about a half an hour or so. Kind of stopped paying attention. I think it's good enough. Yeah. That's it for the oven. I will say it did its job great, and I'm going to use it again for sure. Okay, so I'm way too stuffed after just eating a bunch of bread and soup to eat this just yet, but let's cut into it and see what it looks like. Oh. Yeah. Peanut butter chocolatey goodness. I might have to heat it up if I'm gonna eat it later, because it looks awesome. Alright, so baking in the forest was a success. Now it's time to relax. If you want to see the whole camping video, that'll be up on my page. If you like this one, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more stuff like this, testing some gear, specifically cooking stuff, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like. and I'll see you soon.